This guy's a legend. I've been watching this guy for quite a while now. It's not really a show, just kind of a stream. Just Tyson Hockley everywhere.
Okay, I mean, you gotta start somewhere, but I,
Yep.
just like I'm Gary the Numbers guy, but people know GG33 more than they actually know Gary the Numbers guy.
Yeah.
So that's a way, for you to get clout off both names. You understand?
Yeah.
So you need to form like some kind of organization, just like Sneeko has Love Speech.
Right.
That way you can build from both.
That's a
Just
good point.
good
That's a
marketing.
good point. How'd you start GG33? Like how'd that come to start?
Well, I started GG33 in 2011. And honestly, it started with the fact that I had no one to actually talk to about this stuff. Because back in those days, it was just me calling the radio, and I was that crazy guy from Cleveland always talking about numbers.
Yeah.
But I wanted to start an organization, and it started in 2011 with two other people. Both are still cool with me, and we expanded to, if you count GG33 Academy, we're over 5,000 now.
Jeez, brother.
Most people, when they open up groups, they usually fold within 3 months, because once you get to over 50 people, that's a lot of egos. That's a lot of personalities. And you can't just be the alpha all the time. And you can't be a pushover all the time. And you have to find that common ground. And that's how you start understanding what politics is all about. Politics is
Right.
the art of compromise. So, like for instance, you have two people in the group beefing. What are you going to take one person's side? Then everyone who's on the other person's side is going to be against you too. So you have to find ways to compromise. You have to find ways to make people understand that loyalty to you isn't necessarily mean that they have to like everyone in the group, because you're not going to like all your coworkers. It's just a
Exactly.
fact. It's not going to happen. There's no ideal situation. Hell, some people don't even like their people in their whole damn family.
Yeah.
Look at these religions. In Islam, you have Sunni versus Shiite. They're killing each other, literally.
Mhm.
Then, in Christianity, you have the Catholics, you have the Christians, you have the way out there Jehovah's Witnesses. These are people who have literally killed each other in the past. So, that's one of the ways the elite do things. When a group gets too big, you can splinter it right away. So that's why I made sure not to get my group too big. But it's a lot of personalities to manage. And one of the things is, when it was like 150 people, I used to have a lot of personal relationships with my students. Now it's the fact that people can join GG33 and they never even talk to me.
Yeah. I've heard you say that like when a president comes to power in their enemy year, it's usually not a good thing.
You're
Donald
right.
Trump, I believe. Yeah, so
Correct.
right now is a dragon year. I believe Donald Trump's a dog, so
But you can't have a woman in the White House. You literally can't have a woman in the White
based.
House unless she's just some backroom whore who's doing her job at 1 a.m. You can't have a woman in the White House. Okay. All jokes aside, again, I'm trying to be a little comedic here, but
Yeah.
women aren't meant to be in those positions. No matter how much brainwashing they give to you in the educational system, women crack under pressure. And yes, you can probably name 1, 2, 3 good leaders, women leaders throughout history. Out of how many thousands? What are the percentages? I mean,
Yeah.
I always tell people this. Don't trust me, trust history. The last united Korea was under a woman when the North and South Korea were together. They were a strong nation. They were a strong people until they had a woman in power, and then they broke up into two. And they have not been whole since. Hawaii used to be a separate nation, and it fell under a woman, and the Kingdom of Hawaii is no more. The Ming Dynasty was around for centuries until a princess came to power. Bye bye.